Doesn't matter. So you kind of missed out the half of the lecture. What do we do? You want me to repeat the free mudra again? Won't do any harm to start with La. I think might be a good idea if you don't mind. That's what doctors had to do last time as well, repeat the whole thing. But I'm sorry, I need to get a gun and shoot myself. I keep missing, I don't know why. I don't understand. Okay, let's start with Muladhara. We're trying to raise all the chakras. And Muladhara chakra is the pelvis plexus. That's the name given in medical term. It's the base of the spine. It's a root chakra. Sitting in the Gyan Mudra, close your eyes and think of a rectangle shape in front of your eyes and color that with sunflower color. And take a deep breath and pull your Muladhara up, pull your back passes up, focusing on your Muladhara. Make a sound of La La for 10 times and finish with La. La, 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 la. Next is your Swadhisthana, which is a half moon shape. The left hand over right hand, thumb touching like this, make a half moon shape. Close your eyes, think of a dark night, half moon shining a silver lightning onto you. And take a deep breath and make a sound of Va, Va for 10 times and finish with Va. Va, 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 Va. Next is your solar plex, which is a triangle, which controls your liver, pancreas, and spleen, digestive system. So with your both hands together, with your thumb, index finger and thumb, create a triangle. And close your eyes, think a triangle shape in front of your eyes and color that with red color and take a deep breath, focusing on your solar plex. Make a sound of Ra, Ra for 10 times and finish with Ra. Ra, 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 Ram. Next is your heart chakra. Gyan Mudra, left hand on your knee, right hand under your heart. Close your eyes, think of a sky full of light gray color cloud and take a deep breath, make a sound of Ya, Ya for 10 times and finish with Ya. Ya, 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 ya. Next is your throat chakra. Improve your thyroid gland. Put your both hands together, your thumb either side like this, put on the throat. And focusing, close your eyes, think of a dark night full of stars, shining like a Christmas light. And take a deep breath, make a sound of Ha, Ha for 10 times and finish with Ha. Ha, 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 Ha. Next is your third eye. Put your finger like this, rub the third eye for a few times. Now bring your hand down to your heart like that. Physically you're not, but mentally still rubbing the third eye and focusing on third eye. Take a deep breath and make a sound of Om for 3 times. Last but the least, the crown chakra. With your right hand of things, just over it. just to activate the crown chakra. And if you have too much hair, then just tap it like this to activate the crown chakra. See, I can rub it, but I've got no hair, so I'm all right. So if you have hair, tap it. So that's indeed that जोर से tap करना पड़ेगा. आपका बाल बहुत है. Good sign. No, I'm just हंसते हुए योगा करते रहो, मजाक हंसते रहो, उससे फायदा डबल होता है कि नहीं? And then put your hand together, index your ring finger out, and put your tongue to the top, Khichdi Mudra, focusing on your crown chakra, make a sound of Om for 3 times. Both hands up, both hands together. So let's talk about the crown chakra. Crown chakra, or Sahasrara chakra is called in Sanskrit. It's known as the bridge to the cosmos. That's what connects with your super right around you on the cosmos universe. It's the most spiritual in nature of 7 chakras. Located above the crown of the head, act as the individual center of spiritual enlightenment, wisdom, universal consciousness, and connection to the higher level. It governs interaction and communication with the universe, one's sense of inspiration and devotion, union with higher self, the divine, and the deeper understanding. It controls the hypothalamus and pituitary gland. It is responsible for healthy spiritual life. Very important. That's why we keep talking about vagus nerve. That's what's called connected from there. It's one of the longest nerves right down to the bottom. When the crown chakra is blocked, it's blocked due to stress, if you're ill, emotional upset, or conflict, which can cause blockage or imbalance in your chakra system. When the crown chakra becomes blocked, it can often cause you to detach from the world around you, lack of inspiration. Perhaps the strongest sign of the crown chakra is unbalance, is apathy, depression, lack of inspiration, stubbornness, narrow-mindedness, confusion about what you want to do, desire to oversleep, poor coordination, chronic tension, headache, exhaustion, etc., etc. One of the best asana to activate your crown chakra is, can somebody tell me?
Asana.
That's right. Perfect. Stand on the start. पर हम तो कर सकते नहीं हैं. हम तो करेंगे तो हमारा राम नाम सत्य है, मुर्दा बड़ा मस्त हो जाएगा. इसलिए हम तो करने वाले हैं. But it's a very, that's why activates the crown chakra by doing that. And perhaps the confusion about what you want to do, desire to oversleep, all these things are, yoga asana is the acting, standing on your head is a very, imagine, and all the light is white color or violet color. Very important. And the crown chakra, food diets are like a wholesome food that promotes general well-being, foods that are fresh, organic, like vegetable, fruit, brown rice, brown bread. Also like a violet food, like eggplant, red grapes, they are good for it. Ginger are spicy that cleans and benefits that promote spiritual clarity. Herbal tea, reduce blockage by promoting health in your digestive system, and so on. And last not the least, I'll talk to you about the Mount Kailash. Just as there's a crown chakra in the human body, our planet, the Earth, has also the chakra. And the crown Earth chakra is located in Mount Kailash, which is nearly 22,000 feet tall peak in Tibet, which is regarded as the crown jewel of the Himalayas, nicknamed the roof of the world. Mount Kailash is considered to be the most sacred mountain in the entire range. If you believe in it, it means a lot. That's what they say. And obviously, if you don't believe in it, doesn't mean anything at all. That's the choice you have to make. So really, it's very important to do all these things and all the raising your Muladhara. That's what promotes your good health as well. Increase your immune system, gives you and all these things are very important. And I said to you, tomorrow, everything we're doing is to do with the emotion, And one of the best exercise you can, remember, it's all talk about mental health. This will help to raise your mental health, improve your mental health as well. And another good one to raise your mental health is, remember, all 5 fingers connected to your emotion, 2 organs, and certain disease. The fingers which are able to balance the energy in your body. Each finger represents 2 organs, emotions, and symptoms they might occur in your body. Thumb is your stomach and spleen. Emotions are worry, anxiety, and physical symptoms are digestive issue and headache. So all you do, you take the ring. If you have the ring, you can do that way on your thumb. That itself will energize you. Just takes 5 minutes to do all the finger. If you don't have the ring, just use the knuckle like this and rub over it. You do that. Then you have the index finger, which contains the kidney and the bladder. Emotions are fear, confusion. And physical symptoms are back pain and so on. So again, you can use the finger to do it. Or you can use the ring if you have the ring, no problem. Next is your middle finger, which contains gallbladder and liver. Its emotions are anger. That's why don't get angry. When you get angry at someone or somebody, you're actually harming your own body, harming your own liver. So whenever you're angry, just take a couple of deep breaths, just to cut down your emotion. And that itself will improve health. Physical symptoms are mental fatigue, menstrual pain, migraine, circulation problem. All these are due to your liver problem. Liver is a chemical factor, very important part. Then you have the ring finger, which controls your lung and large intestine. Emotions are sadness and grief. Physical symptoms are asthma, bronchitis, respiratory disease, and so on. And last on the list, the pinky, which controls your heart and small intestine. Emotions are self-confidence, and physical symptoms are heart disease problem and the sore throat and so on. So really, whenever you have time, just do this all the fingers. Whenever you feel stress, you'll feel the difference to yourself completely. That itself affects your mental health, emotion, very important. Everything we're doing, just rubbing your hands together. So anybody wants to ask any question on what we've talked about today? I know last week, Sudarshanji talked about the 9th chakra, the bindi in the middle. Yes, but which I haven't, obviously I've still got to investigate, learn more about it. I don't know much about it, so I didn't talk about that. But chakra plays a very important part. Everything we're doing, even exercise, even pranayama, is trying to raise your chakras from Muladhara to crown chakra. That's what we're trying to do, one way or other. If anybody's got anything else to talk, tell me more, any information, no problem. Your knowledge or any question.
Shravanji, I spoke about this Bindi area is our Agya Chakra. Agya Chakra.
आगे से.
The seventh one is above that, here.
Like middle of the forehead.
Yeah, just below this, you can say this,
Yeah.
Frontal line, just there, Bindu Chakra.
Yeah.
And it's on the crown chakra. This was told to us by our Acharya Ji Maharaj, Balkrishna Ji Maharaj. He's doing a lot of Ayurveda nowadays. So we learned these 8 chakras. But previously, if you look back, what we were taught, 8 chakra, this was not mentioned, only mentioned Anad chakra and heart chakra.
That's right.
So remember, this was the teaching. Heart chakra and heart, Anad chakra.
Yeah, that's right.
We were taught like, but now they say the heart chakra is only an heart chakra. And chakra. So with the time, everybody is going into the knowledge more and more. This was told by Acharya Ji Maharaj, Balkrishna Ji.
That's excellent. No, thank you very much. But thing is, life, just end of the day, it's all about, once you resolve, automatically you're rising above anyway. You're doing that. Everything connected to a different organ. As I said, your crown chakra is connected to your pituitary gland, pineal gland as well. Same way, every chakra, there's an open nerve system. You have to agitate it, to activate it, energize it, and promote good health.
How often we should activate the chakras?
What's that?
How often we should activate the chakras?
No, but you're doing it. Even if you can't physical काम कर रहे हैं, you're activating your chakra anyway. But you're not focusing on it, it's happening automatically. So once you focus, then you get maximum benefit of that thing.
Okay.
That's all. Even you're walking, you're exercising different part of motion movement, so that you're activating certain chakras up to certain, you're grounding yourself as well. That's why it tells you to, in naturopathy center or wellness center, you walk bare feet. That way you're grounding yourself to the earth and getting negative out of you as well, and connecting with your Muladhara, Swadhisthana, and all that.
No, this sound like ha 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 ra ra.
Usually before, when I started, because this was given to me through the Muktanandji. It's one of the, like Swamiji, Acharya and Muktanandji, there's a third person who the three are like a 3 musketeers. They work hand in hand, right? Sorry, I hope nobody takes offense to that word musketeer. They might think I'm trying to, just name came to my head. That's my problem. Swamiji asked me, what are you frightened of? I said, हम बोलते हैं, हमको डर लगता है हम कब क्या बोल देंगे, फंस जाएंगे अपने खुद ही. So, but what I'm saying, he translated that. That's why he told me all about all the color and how in Sanskrit, he looked at the old book of Sanskrit and translated the heart one. If you look at some of the books, they call it green color. But the problem is, when the English people translated the Sanskrit, they translated wrongly. They said green, but it should be gray. It should be gray color. Again, I might be wrong, but that's always told by Muktanandji. So that's why I'm teaching, in my class, when I'm taking classes. Anybody else wants to talk about anything?
Thank you.
You all seem very quiet today. Say something.
Sarvanji?
Boliye. That's
Is it true to believe that during our normal exercises and pranayams, we energize the chakras? But awakening of the chakras can only be done by a guru.
Guru. That's the one thing. But just now we're talking about promoting our own health, obviously, and to really connect with the spiritual being to the next level. Then you need a guru to do that. Yes. Yeah. You're right. 100% agree with you.
Yeah. So,
but I'm not the guru. I'm not the guru. I'm just like you.
So during the class, we do not mention, usually we were told not to mention awakening of chakras. Energizing the chakras is something.
No, but I talked about cleaning the chakras. That's what I talked about.
No, I'm just saying, is that true?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Because the chakra, we can raise it physically, but we never reach to the level because we need a guru, somebody to guide you. Because I tell you, one of the class I took in Leicester, there was an English guy who was a magician. He used to do magic. That's a true story. He came to my class everywhere I went. He followed me all my teaching class. He said, don't know I managed to raise my Muladhara, crown chakra in a certain way, and I'm pagal ho gaye the. He went mad because he couldn't control the energy he had.
Okay.
He smokes, he eats meat, he had all the wrong things, but somehow accidentally through the magic or whatever he was doing, he managed to activate his crown chakra, and suddenly he went kind of very mad kind of guy, he said to me. And then suddenly now by his experiences, enjoyed it so much, he wanted to achieve that again. So he was keep coming to different classes, trying to find the way to raise that. But I said, you can't do that. You need to first clear your body. After
That's right.
yam, niyam, pranam, asan, just सब बोलते हैं हम लोग समझाएं वो करना पड़ेगा पहले. It's not you have accidentally got there, but that's why you couldn't control the power you had, and that's why you went mad. So it's really, that's why you need the guru to kind of tell you how to guide the energy, so you kind of using the energy to activate, to share it with other friends, and to energize them and promote. That's why it's like a Reiki. That's what you're trying to do. Reiki, trying to help other people to heal and things like that.
That's right. Thank you.
Rotation of the chakras, do they rotate in a different, anti-clockwise or clockwise?
How do you mean? Sorry, I didn't follow that.
The chakras, how do they rotate? Or do they
rotate?
No,
it's not chakra. It's just rotate. It's not chakra. It's just like an open nerve system. It's like a end of the nerve ending. Oh. You're activating it just by doing like that, just perpetuating like that. That's what you're doing. But obviously, the doctor might tell you more. Sudarshanji, can you highlight something on that? Can't hear you.
Chakras are not like the wheel, chakras. No.
That's right.
They're different shape. Every chakra is different shape. If you study that, I think in the book also it's given that chakras are different shape. They're not like we think chakra, gold chakra, and that's rotating. No. They're different shapes, all of them. And
but I think Sudarshanji, no. The different shape activates them, but the problem is the actual nerve system is just open nerve ending. That's all it is. Medical term. That's what I read the medical book. That's what they say. It's less open nerve ending. They give and you have to activate them to energize that organ which they're connected to. That's my understanding.
They're just energy centers. That's been my understanding is that they are given. They're energy centers that are given the name chakras. They're just recognized
but medically,
but
medically there is a nerve ending.
They're nerve ending, nothing else.
They're nerve ending. They're lying open, so they don't. They're like dormant.
Yes, definitely.
And usko activate karna hai. That's what we're doing with the pranayama, with asana, all the things we're doing, even exercise, we're kind of activating it. But to promote health, you have to start with Muladhara.
Yeah. Yes. It starts from the bottom, it rises up.
Bottom, and then goes all the way up.
Yeah.
Ida Pingla, when you do alone below, you're making the energy go down to the bottom, and then from bottom rising to the main spinal cord all the way back up. As it comes up, your emotional, your physical, everything improves. Your thought process you become much more spiritual. You connect with yourself. You find who you are. What's the purpose of life? All these things. You can't explain it. A lot of people talk about saying, I know how you feel about when you raise your crown chakra. Once you feel it, you don't talk about it. You just do it and you walk away. You connect, but you disconnect. You don't kind of look for, oh, well done, thank you very much. They don't look for any kind of, the other way you have ego. Once you have ego, you lose the power.
Yes.
That's my way of thinking. That's why whenever I do training, anything else, when I leave, I just drop a roller shutter and move on to the next venue. That's the way I work, That's why I don't connect with people. That's my problem. And that's why now I find I have to connect. Otherwise, people don't know. It's not about me. It's about what we're trying to do.
Oh, yes. It's discovering yourself, isn't it? And
that's
body, mind, and soul gets one. That's when we open up.
I said to you, we had the medical doctor he's going to Canada now. His wife died. She married somebody in Canada. I stayed there. He did a lot of research on it. What he talked about, body, mind. There's no connection. Connection is the breath. Breath is which connects, brings up prana into your body. And that connects into your soul, your soul. And then that leads to your spirituality, your subconscious and conscious mind. There's two sides to and that's why you go parasympathetic and sympathetic nerve system kind of are working together to achieve all that. body is a very complicated organ created by God. And it has a heart pumping away, digestive system, excretory system, reproductive system, everything happens there. So a person like me, it's such a deep sea. I can only touch the finger, a small bit of what I'm saying. You know, there's a lot of professionals with a lot of knowledge. I'm only going to the surface, but as a layman, you know, I'm not professional. I'm just like a layman like you, trying my brother and sister to tell you as much information I have. I hope you enjoy the talk there. And tomorrow we'll talk about emotional freedom technique. It's a tapping on your body meridian to improve your health. That's what tomorrow night we will talk about for half an hour. It's very important. I've done research on it. It's they say scientifically it's proven. It helps to promote overall good health. Tapping is all. So thank you very much. Thanks for your listening to me and suffering me for the last half an hour. And keep reminding me before about taping. I keep forgetting it. Don't know why. Thank you very much. Everybody have a lovely evening. Huh?
Very nice. Very nice.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rowan.
Sometimes it takes so much effort. When I came in here, my face was going red. I was getting under stress, trying to make sure I get the information just right away. And then I go in tangent sometimes. Then I start looking at the emotional freedom technique rather than what I was going to talk about today.
Ramanji, okay. You're full of knowledge.
No.
On top of that, you're so polite. So polite.
It's आता है देखिए जैसे more knowledge you share, more you gather. It's a universal energy gives you. God guides you somehow. Very important. Thank you very much, Nancy. आप लोग का सबका बहुत धन्यवाद.
Very, very informative.
धन्यवाद.
Take care.
Have a nice evening, everybody.
Enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. Take care, everybody. Basaji, thank you very much for coming.
Thank you.
Basaji,
thank you.
Nina ji.
Thank you.
And thank you to Sarwanji as well.
Yeah.
I thank myself as well.
You should thank.
कभी क्या होता है हम लोग अपने आप को भुला जाते हैं.
Best to thank first yourself.
No, that's right. I told you, I know how to love myself. Every morning I have a shower, start naked in front of the mirror and go, more. I know I love myself now. Okay, take care. Good night.
Thank you. Good night.